Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Jeremy from Disc Golf Deals USA. We got some pretty cool drops that are dropping Wednesday and Thursday, and we're gonna check them out today. We got them right here. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, let's start with the first drop. On Wednesday, noon, which is today, this has already happened, Thought Space Athletics is dropping the parallel Requiem. The numbers on a Requiem are 12.5, -1, 2. Sounds like a milder version of a destroyer. We're gonna throw it and see how it flies. Then on Thursday, we have two pretty cool drops. We got the Idol from Mint Disc. Numbers on this are 13.5, -1, 2.5. Sounds pretty close to the Requiem. A little bit different though. And then we have a brand new line of discs from Prodigy, which is called the 100 line. They have a putter, a mid-range, and a driver. They're all lightweight plastic in base plastic. Supposed to be perfect for beginners. We're gonna test them out too. All right, let's go throw them. All right, first up, we're gonna try out the Requiem. Now, I don't have the cool stock stamp yet, so I'll flash an image of it up here, but I'm gonna throw the ones I got here. These are the same discs, just different stamps. So let's do a couple throws. I got two of them. These are both 173 grams. Yes, sir. Oh, that's flying great. Had a little hyzer on it. Let's try to get this one flatter. There you go. Nice and flat, dead straight. Little hook up at the end. Boom sauce. Yeah, these things are great. Now, if you want to see a little bit more in-depth review, you can check it out up here. Today, we're just going to kind of do a couple throws with all these discs. All right, next up, haven't thrown this one yet, but man, this thing is super sick. I mean, check out how nice and swirly this is. Bravo, Mint Disc. You did a wonderful job. And this one's got a cool little tiki design on it, or whatever you want to call that. So, like I said, this is 13.5, -1, 2.5. This one is 169 grams. Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. All right, not a lot of turn to it. Dead straight. And definitely getting that nice big flare at the end like a 13-speed disc does. So this is definitely not quite as straight as the Requiem, but it's definitely, can tell, it's one of those 13-speed discs. All right, shout out to Will Schustrick, who sent me a stack of his new 100s. We got two of the driver, which are the same, two of the putter, and two of the mid-range. And like I said, these are all anywhere from about 155 grams all the way down to 140 grams. It's a nice, solid, grippy base plastic. I'm not gonna do a full run-up with these. In fact, I think I'm gonna do more of like a standstill throw with these because they are designed for beginners, so I need to throw it a little bit slower. All right, first up is the driver. It's simply called the driver. Numbers are 8.6, -4, +0.5. Got a cool little rabbit design on it. So let's just do nice little standstill like I like to do with discs like this. This one is 157 grams. Yeah, flies great. Easily turned over. Like I said, this would be perfect for beginner, even kids too. Blue one, 155 grams. Oh, super easy to get it to go straight. Yeah, that's awesome. Doesn't take a lot of speed to get that thing to go far. So these are perfect for beginners. Next up is the mid-range guy. Numbers on this are 5.5, -1, 1. Again, got a cool design on it too. These ones are both in the 140s. So we got a 143 and a 142. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely more stable than I was anticipating, especially compared to those drivers. Oh, that flies great. Okay, so this might be one of those ones I can actually try to go to my normal throw and see how it throws. Maybe we'll do that one next. All right, last but not least is the putter. Numbers on this are 3.4, -2, +0.5. And the weights on these are 142 and 140. Holy cow. I don't know if I've ever thrown a disc that straight before. 2 for 2. I am totally shocked by that. Dead straight standstill shot with that disc. That was incredible. So super excited about these drops. Like I said, the 100 line is dropping on Thursday. And then also the Idol is dropping on Thursday too. The Requiem has already dropped today at noon. We probably have plenty over at Disc Golf Deals USA. So make sure you go check it out. We got all the weights and pictures listed, so you know exactly what type of disc you're getting when you buy it. Okay, round 2 with the Requiem. We're gonna do sidearm, baby. Let's see how these handle. There we go. Man, so easy to get that nice and flat. Go straight. Yeah. Fantastic on sidearm. Yeah, this is a nice straight flying disc. Like I said in my other review, if you like a destroyer, but maybe it's a touch too stable for you, this is like the perfect disc to get. All right, now let's try the Idol on a sidearm too. Like I said in the first throw, definitely has a little bit more of a hookup than the Requiem. There you go. Dead. Yeah, look at how that leans over before it gets to the ground. Yeah. Fantastic though, but that thing definitely does go dead straight. Definitely getting a little of that -1 turn. All right, since we're doing forehand with the drivers, let's go ahead and try these ones on a forehand too. The driver, like I said, it's a -4 and it was pretty flippy. So let's just do a little standstill, maybe put a little hyzer on it, see what happens. Yeah, a lot of nose up, standstill, still goes straight. Perfect. Yeah, if you're learning how to do sidearm, this would be a great disc to try it. Feels pretty comfortable in the hand. A lot of nose up, pretty forgiving disc, still ends up pretty straight. So that's why beginners, you guys need to have discs like these because your form is not going to be great. You're going to kind of sky some shots just like I did that. Throw them a little bit nose up, but having that -4, it's really going to help keep it straight until you can start getting it flat. Your arm speed gets a little faster and it starts turning over too much for you. Then that's when you need to go to a little bit more stable of a disc. All right, next up, the mid-range. When I was doing the standstill, this thing was still pretty stable. So I'm gonna see if it can handle like my full throw. All right, the blue guy, 143s. Oh, baby, is that great. Wow, 143 grams, was able to handle my throw. All right, let's try this guy. This is 142 grams. Yes, wow. 0 turn on that. That is amazing. All right, guys. So this one is legit. If you're looking for a nice lightweight driver, full speed you can throw, it goes dead straight. This is great. I mean, my arm speed is about 63 miles an hour, and it can definitely handle this without totally flipping over. All right, now with the putter guy, these are pretty lightweight. We're getting some pretty decent turn on them. Let's try putting these on a hyzer. I'm gonna do my full throw with this on a hyzer, see what happens. Flip up to flat, goes straight, finishes straight. The thing I like about this putter is how it's able to finish straight. Gets a little bit of a turn to it, but then it just, I mean, it's almost like it's hovering and then it just sits. A lot like a Berg or a Range. I mean, it's incredible. Gotta say, super impressed with the Prodigy 100 mid-range and putter. My arm speed is able to handle this full throw and it's not gonna totally flip over, especially in those light weights. This is fantastic. Now the driver, on the other hand, that thing is pretty flippy. I haven't tried it going full speed yet. Let's try that on this final set of rounds that we're gonna do here before we wrap it up. All right, one final set of throws. We got the basket, about 375 out there. Let's start with the Requiem. We're just gonna pump this nice and straight, see how this handles, maybe starting a little bit to the right and hooking it up towards the basket. Requiem up first. There we go. Hung it out a little wider than I wanted. Oh, nice flip. Holy cow. Under the basket. There we go. That is a destroyer shot all day long. And if you don't like destroyers because they're too overstable for you, this one is much more manageable. All right, now let's try the Idol. Like I said, it flies pretty close to that Requiem, but it kind of gets to angle in the air a little quicker and then comes down a little stronger. Let's see if I can show you. There we go. There we go. Now we're on angle. Coming down. Yeah, and then it gets a little bit less flare skip because it's coming at more of an angle, kind of sits and digs. Still a great disc. Okay, now let's take this 100 driver. Like I said, I haven't done a full throw with this, so let's try at least one full throw. Start it to the left on a hyzer. I imagine it's gonna flip pretty quick, get a lot of turn to it. So here we go. This is the more heavy one, 155 grams. Starting it to the left on a hyzer. There we go. Oh, is it going to turn into a roller? Oh, all right. Flip over, baby. Flip over. Oh, let's go. Wow. All right. Hyzer, flip up, roller. Man, this is if you need a disc like that, this is a good one. All right, now let's do what we were doing before. A little standstill hyzer shot. Here we go. There we go. That's more what the beginners are going to get. A little hyzer flip up. Beautiful. What a great flight. Yeah. Beginners, this is gonna be a great driver for you. Now let's go a little closer for the mid-range and the putter. All right, now we're more at that 275, 250 mark, which is gonna be perfect for these mid-ranges and putters. Like I said, this mid-range can handle full speed. So let's go straight at it, full speed. Man, I mean, that's amazing. I can't believe a 143, 142 gram disc can handle that. Let's try this one again. There we go. That one flipped a little bit, but didn't flip a ton. Yeah, very impressed, Prodigy. What a really good mid-range. Now let's try the putter. Last two putters here, last two throws, 140, 142 grams. Let's do one flat and one a little hyzer. There we go. I tried to do that flat, but I think I had a little anhyzer on it. Still, didn't do a turn and burn super flip job. That thing was pretty good. All right, I lied. Let's do one more flat, a little bit to the left. There we go. Yeah, definitely comes out with a turn, but it's not like a super severe turn. Yeah, these drops are pretty impressive. Let's go close it out. All right, guys. Well, I thought that was going to work a lot better than it did, but these are some fantastic discs. The ThoughtSpace Requiem. This thing dropped on Wednesday at noon. I think this video is coming out after that, but guarantee you we got plenty over at Disc Golf Deals. Should check them out. Like I said, Destroyer's a little too much for you. You might want to check this out. And I know some of you guys are curious. This is the Discraft made ThoughtSpace disc. ThoughtSpace has two main manufacturers, MVP, Discraft, but I tell you, plastic is still fantastic either way. Then at 9 a.m., we have the 100 series that's dropping from Prodigy. This is gonna be on Thursday, 9 a.m. These are fun. Like I said, that mid-range, that putter can handle my full speed strength. Driver, super flip dog. For me, full speed, this was a hyzer flip up roller, but standstill shots, and then weak sauce, forehand shots, nose up in the air, went dead straight. So this is perfect for beginners. Then we got the idle dropping at, I believe, 11 o'clock Thursday. This thing is a fantastic disc too. Very similar to a Requiem. The rim's a little bit deeper and it's got a little bit more hookup at the end too. But mint disc fans, I think you guys are gonna like this. And this, I mean, how swirly this thing is, super sick. All right, guys, well, if you're looking to get any of these discs, head on over to Disc Golf Deals USA. We got them over there. Until I see you guys next time, peace out.